2017 edition of the prestigious Inside Business Commendation and Outstanding Projects and Leaders Award held recently in Lagos with the theme Adapting to Change, Reflecting on People, Process and Technology, had Mazi Sam Ohabua, OFR, MFR as guest speaker. Speaking against the backdrop of the theme, Mazi Sam Ohabua emphasized the need for organizations to see beyond the challenges of today and innovate to stay competitive.
Times change, people change, situations change, relationships change. The only thing that is constant is what? Change. Change is constant. Thus, change is inevitable and is the only thing that is constant. Now, we all have experienced change in our lives, in our businesses, in our careers, and that change is ongoing and continues to happen. There are what we call change drivers. What are the things that are driving change in our environment, in our businesses, in our work? First is what I call the natural cyclical occurrences as a whole. You know, the cyclical occurrences, time to laugh, time to cry, the day, the night, the moon, the sun. Those are natural occurring cyclical occurrences which are predictable. They are predictable. You know when the night will come, you know when the day will come, you know when there will be winter, you know when there will be summer, and so forth and so on. Those natural predictable occurrences are things we can deal with much more easily through anticipation and planning and hedging. You know, there's another word from the good book that says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard, and consider his way, who having no overseer or leader, gather his food in summer." So the food he's going to eat in winter, he gathers in summer, because he knows in winter he can go out to forage for food. So predictable situations and changes, you can hedge against them, you can plan against them. For example, we know we shall not grow old by the grace of God. So we need to plan for aging. We need to plan for the time of retirement and so forth and so on. Even though, despite the predictability and cyclical nature of this, some people still don't plan. Some people just suddenly find that they're out of job and they have problems with maintaining their quality of life and so forth and so on. But the more troublesome ones are the unanticipated natural occurrences, like earthquake, like flood, like volcanic eruptions, etc. Those ones are unpredictable. You never know when they will come, and they can disrupt the best plans anybody has made. The third driver is the what we call man-made changes, and those ones are really the troubling ones. The changes that man brings to society. Some of those changes are positive, and we're happy. Some of them are negative, and they cause us pain. But we still have to live within that context of the change. Whether it causes pain, whether it causes joy, you still have to live and survive through it. Some of the man-made changes are, as I show on the next slide, you have political changes. Today it is APC. Yesterday it was PDP. And they come with their different nuances and political ideologies and perspectives, and they cause change in the environment. There are those who have lost their jobs because they were PDP. There are those who have lost their businesses because the businesses were offered by the last government, and now the new government of a new party disqualifies them from that business. Those changes do occur that are political, and yet we still have to survive. Every businessman will know how to survive, whether there's a new party or an old party. If you don't know how to adapt and survive, then your business will be disrupted because a new party is in power. But most of the things that affect us is economic. especially for businessmen and career people, is economy. Currently, we know that we have had years about 1 decade of growth, where our annual GDP growth was growing at about 7%. And since middle of 2014, we have begun to go down, to the extent that last year we ended up negative growth, minus 1.51% GDP. We had 4 quarters of consistent decline. And how did this occur? They occurred because of policies, actions and inactions of players, economic players in the economy. And those are the kinds of changes we're dealing with. For a long time, many companies in 2016 had to contract. Some companies had to close down. And those that didn't close down, they had drop in their sales and in their volume. Even there was a growth in unemployment. Everybody felt it. If you are not losing your job, your salary was late to come, some 6-7 months late. And even housewives had problems with their home take-home allowances or housekeeping allowances, no longer get them any allowance to maneuver. Even my pastor in my church also complained that things were challenging. So everybody was affected by the economic contraction that came from, first of all, some circumstances, the preparations we ought to have made to hedge against that. This country has gone through a series of boom and bust. And I mean, the last time this recession came, I said, thank God I'm no longer CEO. Because I was CEO and at positions where I had gone through the problem we had in 82, the economic crash in 82, and I was there when we had the difficulties in the 90s, you know, and up to the global economic crisis of 2008 to 2010, I was CEO. I have been through several cycles. By 2015, 2016, I am not CEO, and I'm happy because that saved me from some of the stresses CEOs and people in active business have faced in 2016.
Popular Foods and Mills Limited, a member of the Stallion Group of companies with over 60 years of making meaningful contributions to the Nigerian economy, received the IBCA Opal Business Leaders of the Year Award in the Agri category at the colorful ceremony and was received by the Group Director of Stallion Group, Mr. Harpreet Singh.
Good evening, everybody. And my sincere apologies. I was slightly late. And I didn't want to speak earlier because I was just trying to get a grasp of what's really happening. And I would like to thank the organizers to create a platform like this where every investor, every producer is acknowledged. More importantly, the whole change, what we were talking about, is right from the Darwin's theory of evolution. So what Darwin's theory of evolution says, there's a process of natural selection. Either you adapt to the change or you get eliminated. Period. Nature is very crucial like that. So for us, when we do some introspection to ourselves,
Speaking against the backdrop of the theme of the event, adapting to change while reflecting on the position of Stallion Group in Nigeria, Mr. Singh, who also used the opportunity to thank the organizers of the event and for the award, has this to say.
Popular Farms is one of our companies who deals mainly into agriculture. I am an Indian by descent, but a Nigerian by naturalization. So that's why I can only urge you to buy products which are proudly made in Nigeria. We came to Nigeria as traders about half a century ago, to be precise 60 years. And this is a country which has truly given me given us the group a home away from home. So there's no other country where I can go to. This is my country. Madam Esther Fumlayo, one of our patrons. Mount Olive, one of our very, very good patrons. I see Madam Ifoma Okoli, one of our very good patrons. They have been not only our patrons, but our partners in success. And that's how the company module works. Being partner in success and being partner in progress. That's how we inculcate our change. Thank you very much for being platform. Thank you.
The General Manager, Agric Business Stallion Group, Mr. Amit Kumar, speaks on the stallion position in the agric sector value chain in Nigeria.
And it's agric company which produces local Nigerian rice in Nigeria. As you know that Stallion has been engaging in agric sector in a big way since last 8 or 9 years. In the course, we visualize that there is going to be a change in the market. Right from 2009, we have started establishing our rice mills. Currently we have 3 rice mills in Nigeria, in Kano, in Lagos, and in Benue. Kano rice mill is the biggest rice mill in Nigeria, where we produce almost more than 1 million bags of rice every year, and that is all Nigerian rice. It's not only producing rice, we have been into the backward integration, which is very important to make the farmers sustainable, economically viable industry like agriculture. We have been into backward integration. We have established 12 collection centers, which are even known as aggregation centers in Nigeria. And these are spread into 9 states currently. They are 12 in number. From the aggregation center, we try and develop a model whereby farmers know the latest technology in rice farming. They know the latest technology in post-harvest management, whereby the losses, storage losses, logistic losses are minimized or rather eliminated per se. So, and from that aggregation center, we also do lot of demonstrations, lot of training. We distribute inputs on some highly subsidized rates. In the inputs, we distribute fertilizers, certified seeds. We distribute booklets on advanced rice farming. So these are our main focus on the backward integration. And we ensure that whatever we do it without adding any cost. And in real sense, without adding any cost, and in turn, it makes more productivity of per unit of area. And that is the call, low cost technology. Yeah, you see, it's a good effort by IBCA, that is Inter-Industrial Innovation Award. We are really thankful. We are thankful to the federal government, to the state government, Ministry of Agriculture, and for their patronage, for their guidance. And that is, and all the stakeholders, including the farmers, who are the real stakeholders in the entire value chain, and then the aggregators. So yes, we are making it possible to make our Nigerian nation self-sufficient in rice production in coming years. The change is a word which is very big in what we discuss. We are adapting to change. That's why you see that we are now totally into domestic rice production, and we are producing in a big way. We have brought in the backward integration concept in the market. We are opening new innovation centers. We are going to the doorstep of the farmers, from where farmers can sell their produce to us. And we do not want them to rely on the logistics. We want to cut their cost. We want to provide them facilities. And we have sensed that this change is very much required for the development of the rice production in Nigeria. And that